Who we become doesn't always flow from who we once were. Who we become can be determined by who we one day wish to be, how we think, what we dream. Who we become almost always depends on an empathy from others, the people around us and our mentors, those who inspire us to strive for excellence. And when we doubt, are there to support us. Because in the end, who we become is merely the sum of the chances that we take, in the hope that we will be stronger than we think we are, so that we can make a difference. Discover a place where who you become transcends even your own expectations, where we stand together and move forward together.
Ukuba singobani ngoku akuyijiki into besikade siyiyo ngaphambili. Ukuba singobani ngoku kubunjwa yinto esinqwenela ukuba yiyo ngenye imini, indlela esicinga ngayo nesiphupha ngayo. Into esiyiyo ngoku isoloko inentliziyo yovelwano ngabanye abantu, abantu abasingqongileyo kunye nabacebisi bethu, abo basikhuthazayo ukuba sifikelele ezinkwenkwezini, abathi xa siziva sinamathandabuzo basixhase, kuba ekugqibeleni into esiyiyo ngoku yingqokelela yamathuba esiwathathayo ngethemba lokuba sokomelela ngakumbi kunokuba sicinga. Ukuze senze umahluko, fumana indawo apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezu kokulindelekileyo. Le yindawo apho sime siyimbumba, sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word, vloei nie altyd uit wie ons was nie. Wie ons word, kan ook bepaal word deur wie ons eendag wil wees, hoe ons dink, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, maak ook byna altyd staat op die empatie van ander, die mense om ons en mentors, hulle wat ons inspireer om na uitnemendheid te streef. En wat, wanneer ons dalk twyfel, daar is om te ondersteun. Want uiteindelik is wie ons word die som totaal van die kanse wat ons waag. Met die hoop dat ons sterker sal wees as wat ons dink, sodat ons 'n verskil kan maak. Ontdek 'n plek waar wie jy word selfs jou verwagtinge oortref. Ons staan saam. Ons beweeg saam vorentoe.
Who we become doesn't always flow from who we once were. Who we become can be determined by who we one day wish to be, how we think, what we dream. Who we become almost always depends on an empathy from others, the people around us and our mentors, those who inspire us to strive for excellence. And when we doubt, are there to support us. Because in the end, who we become is merely the sum of the chances that we take, in the hope that we will be stronger than we think we are, so that we can make a difference. Discover a place where who you become transcends even your own expectations, where we stand together and move forward together.
Ukuba singobani ngoku akuyijiki into besikade siyiyo ngaphambili. Ukuba singobani ngoku kubunjwa yinto esinqwenela ukuba yiyo ngenye imini. Indlela esicinga ngayo nesiphupha ngayo. Into esiyiyo ngoku isoloko inentliziyo yovelwano ngabanye abantu. Abantu abasingqongileyo kunye nabacebisi bethu. Abo basikhuthazayo ukuba sifikelele ezinkwenkwezini. Abathi xa siziva sinamathandabuzo basixhase. Kuba ekugqibeleni into esiyiyo ngoku yingqokelela yamathuba esiwathathayo ngethemba lokuba sokomelela ngakumbi kunokuba sicinga. Ukuze senze umahluko, fumana indawo apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezu kokulindelekileyo. Le yindawo apho sime siyimbumba, sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word, vloei nie altyd uit wie ons was nie. Wie ons word, kan ook bepaal word deur wie ons eendag wil wees, hoe ons dink, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, maak ook byna altyd staat op die empatie van ander, die mense om ons en mentors, hulle wat ons inspireer om na uitnemendheid te streef. En wat, wanneer ons dalk twyfel, daar is om te ondersteun. Want uiteindelik is wie ons word die som totaal van die kanse wat ons waag. Met die hoop dat ons sterker sal wees as wat ons dink, sodat ons 'n verskil kan maak. Ontdek 'n plek waar wie jy word selfs jou verwagtinge oortref. Ons staan saam. Ons beweeg saam vorentoe.
Who we become doesn't always flow from who we once were. Who we become can be determined by who we one day wish to be, how we think, what we dream. Who we become almost always depends on an empathy from others, the people around us and our mentors, those who inspire us to strive for excellence. And when we doubt, are there to support us. Because in the end, who we become is merely the sum of the chances that we take, in the hope that we will be stronger than we think we are, so that we can make a difference. Discover a place where who you become transcends even your own expectations, where we stand together and move forward together.
Ukuba singobani ngoku akuyijiki into besikade siyiyo ngaphambili. Ukuba singobani ngoku kubunjwa yinto esinqwenela ukuba yiyo ngenye imini. Indlela esicinga ngayo nesiphupha ngayo. Into esiyiyo ngoku isoloko inentliziyo yovelwano ngabanye abantu. Abantu abasingqongileyo kunye nabacebisi bethu. Abo basikhuthazayo ukuba sifikelele ezinkwenkwezini. Abathi xa siziva sinamathandabuzo basixhase. Kuba ekugqibeleni into esiyiyo ngoku yingqokelela yamathuba esiwathathayo ngethemba lokuba sokomelela ngakumbi kunokuba sicinga. Ukuze senze umahluko, fumana indawo apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezu kokulindelekileyo. Le yindawo apho sime siyimbumba, sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word, vloei nie altyd uit wie ons was nie. Wie ons word, kan ook
Who we become doesn't always flow from who we once were. Who we become can be determined by who we one day wish to be, how we think, what we dream. Who we become almost always depends on an empathy from others, the people around us and our mentors, those who inspire us to strive for excellence. And when we doubt, are there to support us. Because in the end, who we become is merely the sum of the chances that we take, in the hope that we will be stronger than we think we are, so that we can make a difference. Discover a place where who you become transcends even your own expectations, where we stand together and move forward together.
Ukuba singobani ngoku akuyijiki into besikade siyiyo ngaphambili. Ukuba singobani ngoku kubunjwa yinto esinqwenela ukuba yiyo ngenye imini. Indlela esicinga ngayo nesiphupha ngayo. Into esiyiyo ngoku isoloko inentliziyo yovelwano ngabanye abantu. Abantu abasingqongileyo kunye nabacebisi bethu, abo basikhuthazayo ukuba sifikelele ezinkwenkwezini, abathi xa siziva sinamathandabuzo basixhase, kuba ekugqibeleni into esiyiyo ngoku yingqokelela yamathuba esiwathathayo ngethemba lokuba sokomelela ngakumbi kunokuba sicinga. Ukuze senze umahluko, fumana indawo apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezu kokulindelekileyo. Le yindawo apho sime siyimbumba, sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word, vloei nie altyd uit wie ons was nie. Wie ons word, kan ook bepaal word deur wie ons eendag wil wees, hoe ons dink, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, maak ook byna altyd staat op die empatie van ander, die mense om ons en mentors, hulle wat ons inspireer om na uitnemendheid te streef. En wat, wanneer ons dalk twyfel, daar is om te ondersteun. Want uiteindelik is wie ons word die som totaal van die kanse wat ons waag. Met die hoop dat ons sterker sal wees as wat ons dink, sodat ons 'n verskil kan maak. Ontdek 'n plek waar wie jy word selfs jou verwagtinge oortref. Ons staan saam. Ons beweeg saam vorentoe.
Who we become doesn't always flow from who we once were. Who we become can be determined by who we one day wish to be, how we think, what we dream. Who we become almost always depends on an empathy from others, the people around us and our mentors, those who inspire us to strive for excellence. And when we doubt, are there to support us. Because in the end, who we become is merely the sum of the chances that we take, in the hope that we will be stronger than we think we are, so that we can make a difference. Discover a place where who you become transcends even your own expectations, where we stand together and move forward together.
Ukuba singobani ngoku akuyijiki into besikade siyiyo ngaphambili. Ukuba singobani ngoku kubunjwa yinto esinqwenela ukuba yiyo ngenye imini. Indlela esicinga ngayo nesiphupha ngayo. Into esiyiyo ngoku isoloko inentliziyo yovelwano ngabanye abantu. Abantu abasingqongileyo kunye nabacebisi bethu, abo basikhuthazayo ukuba sifikelele ezinkwenkwezini, abathi xa siziva sinamathandabuzo basixhase, kuba ekugqibeleni into esiyiyo ngoku yingqokelela yamathuba esiwathathayo ngethemba lokuba sokomelela ngakumbi kunokuba sicinga. Ukuze senze umahluko, fumana indawo apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezu kokulindelekileyo. Le yindawo apho sime siyimbumba, sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word, vloei nie altyd uit wie ons was nie. Wie ons word, kan ook bepaal word deur wie ons eendag wil wees, hoe ons dink, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, maak ook byna altyd staat op die empatie van ander, die mense om ons en mentors, hulle wat ons inspireer om na uitnemendheid te streef. En wat, wanneer ons dalk twyfel, daar is om te ondersteun. Want uiteindelik is wie ons word die som totaal van die kanse wat ons waag. Met die hoop dat ons sterker sal wees as wat ons dink, sodat ons 'n verskil kan maak. Ontdek 'n plek waar wie jy word selfs jou verwagtinge oortref. Ons staan saam. Ons beweeg saam vorentoe.
Who we become doesn't always flow from who we once were. Who we become can be determined by who we one day wish to be, how we think, what we dream. Who we become almost always depends on an empathy from others, the people around us and our mentors, those who inspire us to strive for excellence. And when we doubt, are there to support us. Because in the end, who we become is merely the sum of the chances that we take, in the hope that we will be stronger than we think we are, so that we can make a difference. Discover a place where who you become transcends even your own expectations, where we stand together and move forward together.
Ukuba singobani ngoku akuyijiki into besikade siyiyo ngaphambili. Ukuba singobani ngoku kubunjwa yinto esinqwenela ukuba yiyo ngenye imini. Indlela esicinga ngayo nesiphupha ngayo. Into esiyiyo ngoku isoloko inentliziyo yovelwano ngabanye abantu. Abantu abasingqongileyo kunye nabacebisi bethu, abo
Hiya, Donkey. Thank you very much.
Molweni, goeiemiddag, good afternoon. We begin our ceremony this afternoon with a rendition of our national anthem. Ons begin met 'n weergawe van ons nasionale lied. Ons sal nie self sing nie. We won't sing ourselves because of COVID protocols inside the hall, but we will be led, most magnificently I might say, after several graduation ceremonies by Blaine Josephs and the Stellenbosch Jazz Quartet and the Stellenbosch Brass Ensemble. Magnifiek. Baie dankie. Please take your seats. Sal jy asseblief die sitplekke inneem. And before we proceed further, let us permit the quartet and the ensemble and their leaders, Mark Lynch and Pamela Kiernan, to leave with a warm round of applause. Before I welcome you, I suggest that we start with a moment of reflection. 'n Gewyde oomblik, net daar waar u sit, elkeen op sy eie manier binne sy eie geloofs- of oortuigingsraamwerk, each in our own way within our faith or non-faith belief framework. And there are two purposes that I may propose. The first is that we reflect on the terrible hardships of the last 2 years. We've lost, if you use the correct epidemiology, about 300,000 people died of COVID over the last 24 months. And many of us have lost loved ones. Many of us have been ill. The rector and I were both ill from COVID last year. And the virus touched us in deep ways. It's also touched this institution. So let us reflect on the losses and the grief, but more importantly, let us reflect on the fact that on this beautiful, nat reën, koue Stellenbosch dag, ek het vergeet hoe 'n reëndag op Stellenbosch is. Let us reflect with joy that we are here, just for a moment, where we are seated. Thank you. Nkosi, baie dankie. Thank you. My name is Edwin Cameron. I'm a former judge. I was a judge for 25 years, and when I retired 2.5 years ago from the bench, the nicest thing that happened to me is that I was elected chancellor. Ek is die kanselier. Dit is 'n bloot seremoniële posisie. Ek het net 2 magte. The first power that I have as chancellor, I exercised a moment ago to convene this gathering, and the second power I have is to conclude it, which I will do at the end. But it's a wonderful job because of the kind of thing we are here for today, which is to celebrate the courage and the determination and the energy of these wonderful young people who are the future of our country. So it's an inspiring job, and I'm very grateful to be with you here today. On my left, our energetic, determined, and courageous Vice-Chancellor, who's an internist. He's a physician who had a flourishing practice in Kentucky. Hy het groot geword op Stellenbosch. Hy is eintlik 'n Stellenbosser, maar hy was vir 20 jaar op Kentucky, and he chose to come back, first to UCT, and then we stole him from UCT for Stellenbosch, Professor Wim de Villiers. Aan my regterkant is Professor Kluti. Hy was vir 10 jaar lank die navorsingsvisierektor, en hy moet sy amp neerlê on the 31st of July. His 2 5-year terms come to an end, so this is his last sequence. I paid special tribute to him in the science graduation this morning, so ek sal nie alles herhaal nie, Professor Kluti, maar ons is baie bly dat hy hier is. En aan sy regterhand is ons registrateur, Dr. Ronel Retief, wat die swaar werk doen. Ons is baie trots op u. En agter my sit ons dekaan vir lettere en wysbegeerte. Our Dean of Arts is Professor Anthony Leysens. So we welcome them all, and a particular welcome, most of all, to our new Chairman of Council. Die raadsvoorsitter staan aan die hoof van die universiteits governance. Wat is governance, rector? Oorsig? Nee, dis nie governance nie. Ek dink een van u kan vir my sê, ek dink governance is nie oorsig nie. Oorsig bestuur. U sien, meneer rector, wat sê u? Regeerkunde. U sien, professor Gous sê die mooi woord. Regeerkunde. My magies, dis 'n pragtige taal. Can someone tell me what governance is in isiXhosa? Where's Bantu? Can anyone say what governance is in Xhosa? Anyway, Mr. Ainsley Moos, won't you please stand, Mr. Moos? Let us give him a hand. The Governing Council of a university is a voluntary body consisting of senior academics. Professor Gous, who's just helped me with my Afrikaans, was on council for a long time, but also outside bodies appointed by donors, by industry, by the minister, elected by professors in the Senate, and the chairperson of council, according to the statute, has to be an outsider. And Mr. Moos is in the corporate world. He works with African Rainbow Capital. He took over this very weighty, difficult, and important role, and we pass you our respect and appreciation for what you're doing, meneer Moos. Ons waardeer dit geweldig baie. So, with that, we are very happy to proceed with today's wonderful ceremony, which is a celebration of the beauty that I see before me here. The youth, the focus, the courage and the determination, and also a recognition of you, what you have done to bring each of your loved ones to this morning, and to the way we're going to recognize them now. And you see, right in the front row are the university's highest accolade is a research degree. Die PhD, die DPhil, is die doktersgraad, is die hoogste rang in die akademiese volgorde wat die universiteit kan toeken. En ek wil vra dat al die studieleiers, all the supervisors of our PhD candidates, could they please stand so that we can recognize them? And while you remain standing, I'm going to ask also that the other members of the faculty and their administrative support would also stand so that we can recognize them too. Also you, Mr. Dean. Thank you very much. Ons is baie trots op vandag se fakulteit. Oor die afgelope jaar het hy 'n 17%, amper met 1/5, 1/5 increase in its postgraduate qualifications awarded, which is a massive success for the dean and his team. And despite the difficulty, I remember I'd just come in as chancellor 2 years ago, toe Grendeltyd aangekondig is in Maart 2 jaar terug. And immediately, Professor de Villiers and Dr. Retief and the executive team got together and worked out a way to keep the university going. You remember 2 years ago, we didn't know what was going to happen. Was it going to be Armageddon? And yet we found a way for you to keep studying and for the knowledge acquisition process and the research process of the university to continue. And in December last year, we awarded 5,600 qualifications, and in this week, a further 3,000 plus, bringing the total for last year, die totaal van niet verworwe akademiese kwalifikasies vir 2021 is amper 9,000, which is a wonderful achievement for Stellenbosch. I don't place much value in the international ranking system, but on every ranking system there is, and they use slightly different methods to determine. Stellenbosch is very clearly on the upwards. It's one of 3 internationally recognized, 3 best African universities, together with UCT and WITS, and it's also internationally recognized as an outstanding university, one of the top 1% of higher education institutions anywhere in the world. So that's part of the reason why we dress up and we make a huge effort, the graduation staff and the university's academic personnel, to have this morning, to celebrate you, the families and loved ones and friends, and most of all, to celebrate here. So now I'm going to ask Professor Leysens, the Dean, to introduce each of the candidates. And Bantu has told you what a joy it will be to see you before. Take that moment. It's your moment. You've earned it. Thank you, Mr. Dean.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. If I may just say a few words before we start. This is indeed a great, great occasion. We are what we are through others, through our interaction with others. We reflect off one another, and this is indeed a time where we can reflect and we can celebrate with each other in person. The first graduation ceremony to do so in some time. May I take off my mask? Thank you. I'm so used to keeping it on. I even sleep with it. No, just kidding. Mr. Chancellor, I request you to confer the following degrees and diplomas in the Faculty of Arts and the Social Sciences. The degree Doctor of Philosophy, die graad Dokter in die Wysbegeerte. Benjamin Gueru, with dissertation, Aging, Gender and Class, Differences in Experiences and Livelihood Strategies of Aging Populations in Harare, with supervision in Harare, Zimbabwe, with supervision provided by Professor Dennis Francis. Tawanda Jimu, with dissertation towards a conceptual framework for the analysis of governance arrangements and livelihoods of small-scale fisheries in northern Zimbabwe, with supervision provided by Dr. Samantha Williams. Boitumelo James Malope, with dissertation Power Struggles, an exploration of the contribution of renewable energy to sustainable development, decent work, and the just transition through a case study of wind farm development outside Lourisfontein, Northern Cape Province, between 2011 and 2020, with supervision provided by Professor Cheryl Walker. Corinne Aurelie Musi, with dissertation, A Feminist Assessment of African Women's Experiences of Wartime Sexual Violence before the International Criminal Court, with supervision provided by Professor Amanda Goos. Serge Sabine Ntsama Onana, with dissertation Socioeconomic Integration in the CMAC Zone, the case of Central African nationals in Douala, Cameroon, with supervision provided by Professor Simon Becker. Anna Christina Parkin, with dissertation Parties of Pressure, Opposition Parties in the Dominant Party Systems of Botswana and South Africa, with supervision provided by Professor Nicola de Jager. Tinashe Takuva, with dissertation, A Social, Environmental and Political History of Drought in Zimbabwe, circa 1911 to 1992, with supervision provided by Professor Sandra Swart. Wessel van den Berg, with dissertation South African Men's Engagement in a Feminist Ethic of Care, an extended case study, with supervision provided by Dr. Hayat Fakir. the degree Master of Arts, die graad Magister in die lettere en wysbegeerte. Inge Absalom. Wendell Judon Andrews. Daniela Barnard, cum laude. Lungili Taidi Chauki. Just remember that I have to give your card back to you before you leave. Josephine Patricia Cupido. Is it Jean? Sarah Jean Dart, cum laude. Emile de Beer. Courtney Field, cum laude. Ute Inge Hermanus. Nicola Jansen van Vuren, cum laude. Chepo Kelebile, Kelepile. Brigitta Blume Kepke. Nikita Stefani Köhler, cum laude. Hermine Kruer. Justin Randall Lacay. Louise Lestrade. Emile Lowe, cum laude. Kitsetsu Katleno Maketekete. Esther Malerine Marie. Lauren Amber Martin. Nombasa Mbatyoti. Natasha Daniela Minnar. Tanya Naka. Jacques Nel. Ruan Pretorius. Josephine Anne Roux, cum laude. Leslie Scott. Danielle Afton Seymour. Paige Taylor Smith. Kirtley Matthew Solomons. Savannah Thackeray. Kanya Suzanne van der Merwe, cum laude. This can't be right. Is it BN? Ik heb de verkeerde kaart hier, so. Dat is nog niet een BA nie. Die graad wat ter sprake is die MPhil in die letter in wijsbegeerte, de MPhil in arts and social sciences. Edward François Beukman, cum laude. Herschel Charles Davids. Aishan Bibi Ibrahim. Asima Ghafoor. Congratulations. Kirsten Jean Garbini, cum laude. Beate Hölscher, cum laude. Manoko Innocencia Lediga. Mponyana Dimpu Lepfaila. Joseph Lekwe Mabetle. Marushan Crystal Macaulay. Paseka Nicholas Masiu. Mtombehle Priska Mkize. Waltraud Munkanda. Franz Jacob Lawrence Roberts, cum laude. Congratulations. Jameson Given Shingange. Alison Elizabeth Weinhardt. Die graad Magister in Stads- en Streeksbeplanning, the degree Master of Urban and Regional Planning. Gerard van Lille. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. van Lille was a second-year student with me way back. I remembered him. Vian von Solms. Die graad Honneurs Baccalaureus in die lettere en wysbegeerte, the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours. En Amy Lisa Abelgast. Chelsea Carol Akimdin. Lucinda Arendse, cum laude. Marcele Bosch, cum laude. Helene Eugenie Bossau, cum laude. Tumaini Judith Chikoti. Carla Daniela Cronier, cum laude. Keegan Raymond Croxford. Gita Angelica Davids. Adrienne Zendria Duplessis. Kate Janet Dupree, cum laude. Zaleh Elof, cum laude. Tamlin Rachel February, cum laude. Nabila Pfeiffer. Alison Julia Frieslaar. Molly Green Gold. Carlin Tiffany Henkemann. Cherise Marianne Horsley. Rafiq James. Kamuchi Rai Shelter Mayuru. Sasha Jill McGee, cum laude. Terry Lee Meyers. Heide Marie Pinar. Kezia Ann Reuters. Fabio Yves Siedemann. Rehana Sedik. Letu Polo Ndalensle Tomo. Die diploma, nagraadse diploma in monitering en evaluering, the postgraduate diploma in monitoring and evaluation. Justine Carla Barron. Tukela Grace Bekwa. Isabella Hugo. Hlali Kemedi Gabola, cum laude. Muziwake Shadrach Mbata. Libeo Sixtus Moneti. Sinasu Abuleli Nkpasa. Fumani Gertrude Nkaota. Die graad baccalaureus in die wysbegeer, so the degree Bachelor of Arts. Rudi Adendorf. Royston George Andrews. Yannicke Sherlin Apollos. Mabel Abena Arye. Mignon Bakker. Siwapiwe Vincentia Bom. Megan Barth. Jessica Bueta. Jason Tyler Bourne. Monique Breinhardt. Tiani Crystal Berger. Liesel Soulier. Rebecca Catherine Soulier, cum laude. Nina Lee Klute. Andrea Kutsia. Zedanian Dalen Coleridge. Ruben Crawford. Luke Hilton Delbach. Taylor Damster. Leon Ulrich Darries. Alexandra Jade de Beer. Angelique de Klerk. Cole Warren Lyric de Villiers. Jana de Villiers. Mianne Dell. Basetsana Kamogelo Tumediso Dimapo. Jesse Jordan Dowington. Ramis Ibrahim. Zaan Eckert. Isabella Ferreira. Salmonique Dina Philander. Matthew Nathan Frans. Farheen Gafour. François Eduard Geertsema. Savannah Grand. Sadia Grimsel. Giete Groblaar. James Heblitzel. Stephanie Hienop. Campbell Richard Hennessy. Lizanne Hennen. Sven Thomas Hoffmann. Zillion Husselman. Zakia Ismail. Majida Jabbar. Inge Janssen. Cornelia Abigail Januari. Aaron Jarvis. Annika Jordan. Kanyisa Kawa. Shirian Khan. Ashley Elizabeth King. Joshua Connor Knapp. Olivia Magdalena Nie. Chloe Caitlin Kruer. Vihan Scholz Landman. Ferdoz Langri. Shanae Joy Legrancy, cum laude. Asivile Loki. Jan Willem Lotz. Deidre Loubser. Sarah Lumsden. Kyra Clare McSally. Jonathan Yuan Malan. Timothy Kawalya Malinzi. Joao Kefihlile Mamecha. Rilinde Regina Mandaha. Charles Marius Mare. Erin Ruth Maasberg. Simpiwi Meli Prince Mbuli. Amber Courtney McLeod. Leanne Mentor. Rush Julian Mayer. Amy Jade Miller. Awande Nutandu Nkwanatsi. Cecilia Mostert. Well done. Tatisi Mota cum laude. Usiletso Elaine Motupi. Kia Mouton. Kobile Karabo Mtolo. Samantha Ann Müller. Abenati Mzazi. Nilshwari Naran. Andisiwe Saluba. Tracy Ullerman. Sie Temba Monyabulo Oliphant. Munib Polser. Austin Pepard. Aneldi Pinar. Jurgens Johannes Pieterse. Jeriska Pillay. Jan Hendrik Pretorius. Dewald Roth. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sophia Maureen Rabi, cum laude. Krian Reddy. Maxine Caitlin Riches. Rochelle Roos. Nina Roux. René Roux. Ethel Zane Sess. Janae Skuman. Mieke Schwartz. Luca Rain Sears. Steve Colin September. Masimange Sesanti. Sibulele Lebo Senuka. Amber Smith. Sakina Smith. Tian Sneyman. Justin Lyle Solomon. Shannon Stodel. Sean. Sian Swart. Aaron Swartz. Taylor Jade Teixeira. Ronil Gustav Terblanche. Isabella Maria van der Rede. Marcus Koert van der Walt. Chanel van Kervel. Mishka Ashika van Skalkwijt Ahmed. Rebecca Elizabeth Walker. Walter Thomas Whedon. Zeta Welgemoed. Jody Rochelle White. Amina Williams. Celeste Williams. Fadila Williams. Amy Rose Wilson. Maurice Wolfswinkel. Chloe Catherine Zinn. Kanselier, ek versoek u om aan die kandidaate wie se name ook aan u voorgelê is, maar wat nie hier teenwoordig is nie, die onderskeie grade en diplomas in hulle afwesigheid te verleen. Chancellor, I request you to confer the degrees and diplomas on those candidates whose names have been presented to you but who could not attend in their absence.
Thank you, Mr. Dean. Dank u, meneer die dekaan. Ek verleen hiermee aan die kandidaate die diplomas en grade wat hulle verwerf het. In absentia, I confer upon those candidates who have conformed with the requirements and whose names have been presented to me but who can't be present, their degrees and diplomas. Thank you, Mr. Dean. Wasn't that wonderful? Yes. Ons het elkeen 'n hoogtepunt van 'n seremonie en myne was vandag when die hooker, die hakker van die Maties rugby span, toe hy hier verbykom, he said to me, "Dankie oom." Yay! Waar is Sian? Is Sian daar? Sien ek hom raak? Daar's hy. Dankie Sian. Ons het nou die einde van ons verrigtinge bereik. We've come to the end of this wonderful event. And it's more than just conferring a qualification, a next step. I was here twice, a long time ago in the 1970s, for my BA and then for my honors at Stellenbosch. And those years have remained with me more than the paper qualifications. And we celebrate today the hard work, as I said earlier, the courage, because it took courage during COVID, the resolve of the faculty and the university executive, but most of all, we celebrate the effort and determination and promise of these young people to whom our future as a country belongs. And we rejoice in what they've achieved today. And we do something more, which is in a country where many of us, ons is bietjie bang, ons is bietjie ligtig vir die toekoms. We have anxieties and rightful worries about the future and about the world. In Ukraine, in Venezuela, in China, with many worries, we also rejoice in excellence of institutions in our country, across our whole country. We've got outstanding people, we've got outstanding things that work well. And Stellenbosch University is an institution that is outstandingly governed, that functions excellently, wat die akademiese uitset, meneer die rektor, toeneem. in excellence. And I want to ask each of you, I think some of you already know about your role as alumni. Die het nou 'n graad verwerf, die nuut verworwe grade, is nie alumni van die universiteit, die van die wat klaar grade van Stellenbosch het. Please show an interest in the university. The one thing you can do in a country where you're worried about things that don't always seem to be working as they should is to invest your support in an institution that not only works but is becoming more and more internationally recognized and excellent. We need you. We have 200,000 alumni, and in the last election for council, only about, Mr. Rector, about 2,300 voted. So we ask you to vote for the convocation. It's your convocation. We ask you to take an interest in council. And eventually, of course, when you found your feet, sal Stellenbosch vir u vra om 'n donateur te word. Hoekom? Omdat wat u vandag verwerf het hier wil ons ook aan 'n wyeer groep mense in Suid-Afrika gee. There's an alumni clubhouse. There is a homecoming weekend from the 8th of September, 8th through the 10th of September. You're most welcome to come to that. It'll be a joyful reunion of many alumni. And there's a website, martisalumni.com. So I ask you to engage with that. And of course, afterwards, with the rain having miraculously stopped, nou dat daar nie meer reën is nie, kan jy oorstap na die rigting van die Dani Craven stadion en daar is daar verversings vir u. Daar selfs 'n glasie vonkelwyn as u dit sou wou hê. And with that, we have a last special duty before I exercise my power. And I want to recognize on your behalf that through all the hard work that you did and all the slog and sometimes tears, who shed tears in the course of getting your degree? Yeah, you did. Well done. Yeah, well done. You're here despite that, or maybe because of those tears. Well done. I want to recognize on your behalf that you were supported by your loved ones, your family, your parents, your brothers and sisters, and your friends. Let's ask all the families and supporters to stand up so that we can honor them. Yay! Baie dankie almal. It's been a wonderful occasion. We rejoice in what we've achieved as an institution, but more particularly, we rejoice in what each of you represents today for our country's future. En nou gaan ek my tweede mag, wat in my gevestig word deur die statuut, aan my toevertrou word, I'm going to declare that this congregation of the University of Stellenbosch has now been duly concluded. Hiermee verklaar ek dat die kongregasie van die Universiteit Stellenbosch op einde is. We will now leave the stage and I ask you to stand and to rejoice with us as we leave. Thank you.
Students, good afternoon. I would just like
Who we become doesn't always flow from who we once were. Who we become can be determined by who we one day wish to be, how we think, what we dream. Who we become almost always depends on an empathy from others, the people around us and our mentors, those who inspire us to strive for excellence. And when we doubt, are there to support us. Because in the end, who we become is merely the sum of the chances that we take, in the hope that we will be stronger than we think we are, so that we can make a difference. Discover a place where who you become transcends even your own expectations, where we stand together and move forward together.